Hi, everybody. I'm Corey Reed, and welcome to the second season of Corey Rereads. Now, I have three books on my tablet that I like to read it to you, and they are "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" by Clement C. Moore, illustrated by ELENA Almazova and Vitaly Shvarov. Big Bells, Big Move, and Jingle All the Way. Both of these books by Tom Shea Zappian. Now, the first book during Christmas time, and it's called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." This is a poet story that takes place Christmas time that Clement C. Moore wrote about it. And I cannot wait to read it to you. Let's get started. "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" by Clement C. Moore, illustrated by ELENA Almazova and Vitaly Shvarov. "'Twas the night before Christmas," went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the crest of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature reindeer sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With an old little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Dodder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on a hoof the prancing and pawing off of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod by the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end. That was amazing. And I like that story. A story about all these years. And this is only the beginning. And when we come back to the second season of Corey Rereads, I like to read one of these two books by Tom Shea Zeppian. I can't tell you what it is, and you have to find out when we come back. Don't go nowhere.